Hello, we are going to jump back into some more Mass Effect things. Yesterday when we were playing, we finished up Pharos, and now we are back on the Normandy. Our first plan here is going to be to kind of run around and just kind of talk to people, see what's going on. I'm also a goober, and I was gonna look at some more equipment stuff before stream, and I did not get around to that because I got sidetracked by doing some stuff in The Sims for our 4-year streamiversary things. So we're gonna start with Caden because that's who we're closest to in terms of where we're standing.
Do you have some time to talk now, Commander?
Why is it so quiet? Okay, I guess I really need to... I know I've been turning it up, but not that much. Sure? I'm listening?
Let's hear it, Lieutenant. I'm always open to my officers.
We've played it pretty close to the book so far, but we're a long way from backup. We've got some tough calls to make. I'm just saying, try to leave yourself a way out. I've seen what cutting corners can do, and I'd hate to have that happen to you, Shepard. Commander.
Okay. You can start? I don't know. You concerned for me.
A personal observation, Caden?
I don't want to step on anyone else's toes, especially if you're if I have misread your interests.
Are we accidentally falling into romance options with Caden? Because that's not what I was wanting. You mean Liara? Ooh, okay.
Someone? You're referring to our young Prothean expert.
I think she's older than both of us put together, but yeah. There's a lower deck rumor that she's interested in you as more than a source of Prothean data. She's a very interesting lady, to my tastes, but I never claimed to be big on alien culture.
Are you jealous?
You seem awfully worried about my personal affairs.
It's just that we don't have much downtime these days. I like being around you, but I don't want to take up your personal time.
Okay, so we like have done like no romance anything with Caden other than just like talk and learn basics about him, and apparently he's like thinking that we're like super into was not the idea, but okay. Not like, no, we're definitely romancing Liara. That is the goal here at this point, because we can't romance Tali, so the goal is Liara, because Liara's also a great option.
Look, you didn't want to talk about Liara, did you? What's your real issue?
You're right, sorry. It wasn't, Liara's not my main concern. I'm not questioning any decision you've made, Shepard. Let me be clear about that.
Okay.
It's just my experience that once someone lets something slide, it tends to pick up speed. Do you get my meaning?
You have an example?
You're talking about a particular example, aren't you?
You know the records about the biotic training out on Jump Zero? They're all classified because the Alliance made mistakes. After first contact, Kinetics was set up to track Element Zero exposures and develop implants for humans. Once we had an embassy on the Citadel, Kinetics could bring in experts instead of taking it slow.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Experts?
The only experts would have to be aliens.
Dead on. Turians, actually. That's why Kinetics kept it a secret. They were afraid of what people back home would think, asking the Turians for help when we just fought a war with them.
Yeah, I was gonna say, why not the Asari?
The Asari would have been more acceptable than the Turians.
Yes, but the company didn't go through the Citadel. It would have made Earth look weak, so they discreetly hired some Turian mercenaries.
Okay. So many games and so little time. Woo!
Is there some reason we couldn't learn it on our own?
They didn't know where to start. Hell, it took a couple of years to even link biotics and ezo. Forget trying to get the kids to move stuff. They had trouble just helping them not break their own limbs. And their choice of teachers didn't help much.
You had a bad teacher?
Get your knuckles rapped a few times, Lieutenant?
Yeah, you could say that. Our instructor was a Turian by the name of Commander Vernus. To introduce himself, he liked to say, "I was at the helm of the dreadnought that killed your father." Well, I told him my dad wasn't in the war. He'd retired to Vancouver. My family had an inland home that matured to new beachfront. Vernus had it in for me after that. He cut corners, pushed hard. I mean, you either came out a Superman or a wreck. A lot of kids snapped. A few died.
Oh.
The point of all this, I guess, is that when you cut corners, it's not always obvious who pays for it.
Yeah, why tell me?
So why are you telling me this? Is there something I can do to help you get over it?
I'm 32, Shepard. You don't serve as long as I have without coming to terms with yourself. You also learn that if someone is special to you, you help them. Try to keep them from making mistakes.
Ooh, special. You're assuming a lot. I don't need you. It's a range. I'm just gonna do this.
So you think you have leave to talk like we're more than officers?
I got some signals. Maybe some static too, I guess. If I'm out of line, just say the word.
At what point did we ever show any interest in him other than like we were interested in knowing like basics about his backstory? It's like all we've done, and now he thinks that we're like in love with him. Mass Effect. Hi, Looney. Yes, exactly. There's nothing like bad about Caden at this point. I just when you're Caden, Liara, I think I know which choice I'm gonna make. So, oh, you're gonna get it on the Switch too? Okay. You don't get a lot of attention, it takes us off guard. Apparently, the coding is wonky. If you're nice at all to Caden or Ashley, they are down to fuck. Apparently, we just like asked like background information. Is like we literally just got the background of like his biotics stuff, and that was it. You're not Renegade. We currently have more Paragon points than Renegade points. We definitely started off very Renegade, and as we're going, we're becoming more Paragon. We're kind of I'm kind of going both sides of it, which is kind of what I expected. Like, I definitely saw myself leaning more Paragon coming into this, knowing that Paragon and Renegade was a mechanic of this game. But I feel like we choose mostly the neutral or Renegade dialogue options. Occasionally I choose the quote Paragon option. But in our actions and things, we're doing the side quests and helping people and trying to save the colonists and stuff like that, so we're getting Paragon points for that kind of stuff. So, yeah, apparently being Paragon means you want to fuck everybody. Exactly. Yep, there's nothing wrong with it, Crispy. The bottom line will end the romance route. That's kind of what I figured. So, my actual question. Can you romance multiple people? Or do we have to just pick somebody? Like one person? Because, like, I don't want... If saying any possible maybe to Caden makes it so we can't continue romancing... Like, he assumed that we're interested in Liara. So that's a good sign for us. Is that he assumed that there's stuff going on with Liara, which is exactly what I'm hoping. So we need to go talk to Liara. Eventually I have to pick one. Okay. Okay, honestly, I'm not interested in romancing Caden. So, but if I pick this middle one, essentially it will just make him ask again later. Actual question. Never tested how far you can have more than one active, as I just end them as soon as possible. Okay. Yeah, it's like Caden's not one... Not sure if it will lock you out or not if you do not end it now. Okay. At this point, Caden's not one I want to romance. If there's any other person that I could see in this playthrough possibly throwing some romantic ties at is Garrus. I would be interested to get to know Garrus more, which is why I'm like torn for our next mission. I might bring Garrus with us. I have to choose if I want to bring... I have brought Tali with a lot of us, so we might bring Liara and Garrus. We'll see. Disney story game trumps C game. Okay, that's fair. We're gonna call him Adeline.
Sorry, Caden. This was just a battlefield thing.
There's my answer then. I'm sorry to have bothered you, Commander. I got some mixed signals. With your permission, I should return to my duties.
Caden, I didn't give you any signals. I don't even know. I don't even know where he... Oh, okay, it's fine. Being... This is honestly like still like a thing that like I've read so many stories on like the interwebs of like, I was not an asshole to you, so therefore you think I'm in love with you. That no. Yes, we said hi and he got feelings. Ooh, replenish Medigel? Yeah, let's do that. That's a good button to click on. Okay, I don't really need to talk to the doctor person. I'm assuming Liara's back here. Yeah. Hello.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
I was worried.
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
I don't know if this is gonna be... We've already asked about that. We've already done this dialogue. So some of this is gonna be repeat. Let's see if this does anything else.
Maybe we could pick up where we left off.
Oh,
You were
yeah.
telling me about your interest in the Protheans.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I think I was talking about my interest in you, and making a fool of myself in the process.
Uh-huh.
As I said, I am not used to dealing with people, especially humans. I did not really know much about your species when we first met, Shepard. I found it hard to take humanity seriously. Your kind always seemed so rushed and high-strung.
Yeah. We're short-lived.
We don't have the luxury of time. And Asari can live for 1,000 years. We're lucky if we hit 150.
150?
That is true. At first I thought that was a weakness of your species. After spending time with you and your crew, however, I think it may actually be an advantage. You humans are creatures of action. You pursue your goals with an almost indomitable determination. It is an admirable trait, but also an intimidating one.
So I guess in the future or whatever that Shepard lives in, the human's lifespan has expanded a little bit? Because 150 is a long time. Yes, exactly. Liara, all you have to do is say hi and Shep will want to fuck you. Exactly! So currently we're talking to Liara. We are trying to romance Liara. We just turned Caden down because apparently us being nice to Caden makes him just immediately go, oh, so you want to fuck. Got it. Kate, like, we literally, like, we had one conversation with Caden, and it was, like, learning about his, like, background and, like, biotic things and whatever, and then the next time we talk to him, he's like, so, you into me then? I'm like, no! No, we're romancing Liara. because we really like Liara, and also we can't romance Tali as a female shepherd, disappointingly. So, yeah.
You're scared of us?
Unfortunately, the rest of the galaxy sees humanity as something of a bully. You run over anyone in your path to get what you want.
Mm-hmm.
It is up to people like you to change their minds, Shepard.
Yeah, and the other thing too, that's we're choosing a lot of renegade dialogue options, but with Liara, it's like, no, all Paragon. All Paragon things. We're being nice to Liara. The first game falls into that a lot. I hated it. It was like, we are not a couple because I care about your past. Yeah, it was like, just because I got to know you, so I'm know something about my crewmates, doesn't mean that, like, I'm romantically interested in you. Like, that went from, like, 0 to 100. It was interesting, though, because Caden did assume that something was going on between me and Liara, so I was like, okay, well, at least that's a good sign. Caden has not experienced much positive reinforcement and does not know how to respond in a measured way. That is also, I guess, a fair point. With his background, that I guess makes sense. So, and I guess that's the other thing too. For anyone coming in and things whatnot, this is my first playthrough. No story spoilers. I have seen a playthrough of the first game before, but it's been like 4 or 5 years, so I don't remember the story. Coming into this, I was, I'm aware of like some of the basics of stuff. Like I knew Paragon and Renegade things, and I knew about like some basics about like characters and stuff, but that was about it. So far we just finished Pharaohs. Is like the main story thing we just did. So. Oh, don't think you can romance Tali until the second game? Okay. I do know we don't even have Tali as an option because she doesn't have interest in female shepherd, unfortunately. Otherwise we would definitely be romancing Tali. Paragate, I want to help people and protect them sometimes. That involves being rude. Exactly. We have definitely... we're kind of a mix. We currently have more Paragon points than Renegade points. We've been choosing a lot of Renegade dialogue options, but our actions have been more Paragon than Renegade. Like at Pharaohs, we chose to like try to save as many colonists as we could versus shooting them. So therefore we got a lot of Paragon points for that instead of Renegade points. Yeah, I'm your commanding officer. How do you think that's appropriate? Yeah. In Persona 3, there is no way not to romance your femme friends. It's the part of the game that annoys me the most. Huh. Find someone who thinks it's okay to spoil this game series for someone? Yes. So far, we've done okay. I do know, like, one story thing later in, but it's, like, literally just, like, one dialogue choice. Purely because, the person I watched stream this game is Neg Oryx. If you don't know Neg, she's wonderful. Drop her a follow. But Neg's literally spent like 2 hours of time on stream, like discussing one of the like choices to make later in. So it's the only one I remember, and specifically because it was like, you spent 2 hours on this. So, yes, go follow Negs if you don't follow Negs. I know most people here do, but if you do not, Negs is absolutely wonderful. Okay, this one.
I'm doing the best I can, Liara.
There is a reason the Council chose you to become a Spectre. They saw something special in you. The best of what humanity has to offer. I looked into your history. I know what happened on Akuz. The fact that you survived shows a remarkable strength.
You looked it up? You spied on me? I mean, you could have asked.
You didn't need to go behind my back. I would have told you whatever you wanted to know.
I apologize, Commander. After our last conversation, I was afraid I would say something stupid again.
Fair.
I wanted to know more about you, to understand what made you into the woman you are. There is something compelling about you, Shepard.
Me or the beacon? Unacceptable? Ooh.
Are you sure you're interested in me? Or is it my visions of the Protheans?
I admit, your connection to the Protheans had something to do with my initial interest, but it has grown beyond that. You intrigue me, Shepard, but I was not sure if it was appropriate to act on my feelings. I thought there might already be a relationship between you and Lieutenant Alenko.
Interesting. Okay. Like, no. Kate, no. Why is there just an option for your female? Game, there's not. No, it's not private. Caden's special. No, he's not. I'm not interested in him. Word has spread that we didn't treat Caden like an asshole, so therefore, like, there must be something going on, because that's how this works, right? We have to remember this game was written in 2007. It's not serious.
The lieutenant and I are just friends. Nothing more.
My mistake, then. I am not as adept at understanding human relationships as I thought. But what about us, Shepard? Is there a mutual attraction, or was I wrong about that too?
No, you were right. There is something between us.
I knew it, and I knew you felt it too. But does this not seem rather strange? Why do I feel so close to you? We have only known each other a short time. We are from two different species. We have almost nothing in common. This makes no sense.
It doesn't make any sense, but it doesn't have to make sense. That's fine. Don't analyze this. We have one thing. What do we have in common? Prothean things? Oh no. Hi, Brando. Have you arrived in time for butt touches? We're just starting romance things. We have told Caden no. We said no to Caden and then immediately ran to talk to Liara. Yeah, my mistake. I'm not adept at understanding human relationships. Yeah, me neither, Lieutenant. Yeah, neither is the Lieutenant. Exactly. The Lieutenant's not very good at it either. Yeah. Because at the time this game was made, both xenophobia and homophobia were widely considered valid opinions. Yeah, like, and it also has the thing, like, we haven't gotten to know Ashley anymore because she's space racist, and I'm like, I would be down to know more about her, like, character line of stuff. But from what I've heard from asking some actual questions, basically here, in case anyone doesn't know, I will say actual question, and then ask a question, and then you can answer it, if you have an answer. If not, assume I'm talking to myself. But knowing that her and Caden are kind of not, like, super big arcs of stuff, so... One thing in common, traumatic space sex. Loony! Yes, Caden, for anyone who missed it, Caden decided that we were Caden decided that we're romantically attracted to him because we weren't an asshole to him. Okay, don't analyze this. We have one, what, actual question. What do we have in common? What is this? I don't know what this is referencing, other than, like, there's Prothean memories in my brain and she's interested in Prothean history. Okay, Ashley at least has a character arc. Caden is a piece of cardboard unless you gay romance him in 3. Okay. We both have butts. That is something we do have in common. That is true. That is very true. You have an attraction in common? I guess? I kind of want to pick that one because I'm interested in what that's, like, actually referencing or referring to. Where to click on it?
Saren wants both of us dead. That's something.
Oh, okay.
That's not the most romantic reason, is it? You make it all sound so dangerous.
That's why it's fun.
A little danger makes things exciting.
This is all a bit overwhelming. I am not used to this. You. I need some time.
Take all the time you need, Liara. I'll be here.
Thank you, Shepard. Let's just talk about something else for now.
I didn't realize we were gonna get into romance things. All this stuff we've already talked to her about, so we're gonna go ahead and...
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
I didn't realize we were jumping into romance things today. Okay. Cool. Elevator, yeah. Also, I do just love Caden because while he's straight in this game, he actually becomes bi in 3 and male shepherd, and Caden is hot. Okay. Caden is a closeted bi because Space Don't Ask Don't Tell and the game was made in 2007. Apparently the creators always wanted Caden to be bi, but they were not allowed to in 1. Okay. Fox News was like, this space RPG is gonna make your kid gay and into aliens. Yes, just like... It's a thing. Okay, because this one's 2007. How much... I don't know off the top of my head. When was the second game released? Was there, like, multiple years in between? Like, I don't actually know when the timeline of these games were released. I just know that they're older-ish. Oh, that's to do their stuff. Okay. Rex is another one that I'm like... I would be interested to know more, but also I don't really necessarily want to take him on missions and stuff. ...2010, so 3 years later. And then the last one's 2012. Okay. I guess I didn't realize, like, how old these games were, in the sense of, like... I was thinking that... I was thinking the third game was at least a couple years, like, I was thinking everything was at least a couple years newer than it actually was, I guess. Rex's space grandpa? Okay.
So, we've got Saren on the run.
Yes, we do. Yes, I'm a certified retro gamer now, totally. Like, playing games from 2007 makes me so retro. Rex's Land Shark, also fair. 3 was in 2012 and it was super rushed. I was gonna say, that seems like a really quick turnaround, especially since the second game came out in 2010. Is that why? Because do people like 3? I feel like people talk about the first and second game more than the third game. Okay, so 3 had issues at launch. 3 was controversial on release, but DLC mostly fixed it. But 2 is universally considered the best. I think 3 is perfectly fine now. Okay. Criticized for the ending, and they redid it. Okay. So now 3 is pretty fine, but not at launch. Okay.
It won't be long now. Saren's good, but I'm better.
Good. He's rotten. To the core. I could tell as soon as I met him.
My brain heard the sentence and immediately had to play a song in my head that is Disney related. Because my brain has to start singing the Rotten to the Core song, because that's the only possible thing. The OG ending was abrupt. Okay. Into more details about the spoilers. Yeah, that's totally fair. I don't want spoilers. So, yeah. Thank you, lurkers, for lurking. I appreciate you. Okay.
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
I would have if I thought it was important.
I'll decide what's important. Now tell me how you know Saren.
This was a while ago. A bunch of mercs were bragging about a job out near the edges of the Terminus systems. They said it paid well and the boss was never around to ride them. They said he was looking for more men, too. So I checked it out.
I didn't know Saren was openly recruiting mercs.
It wasn't that open, and he only showed his face once. We'd been raiding ships in the area for months when we took out this massive cargo freighter. Our biggest haul yet. I was on board checking bodies for valuables, looking for some extra credits. That's when I saw him.
What did Saren want with the ship?
I don't know what he wanted. He was just moving through the ship, watching. Couple of the mercs called him by name, but he never spoke to them. Never spoke to anyone. I had a really bad feeling about him, so I got the hell out. Didn't even wait to get paid.
Huh. Interesting. Loved 3. I played it after it had a glow up. Okay. Yeah, that's what I've heard, Looney, is Andromeda is still mostly considered bad, and it's not unplayable. The thing I've heard about Andromeda is that a lot of people don't like it, and a lot of, like, in terms of, like, facial animations and stuff, it doesn't look as good or something. I will say I do own Andromeda if we end up wanting to play it, because I picked it up while it was on sale for like $4. I'm like, well, I'll get it in case we want to play it in terms of like some of the other things. Big sad. Yeah, I was like, I don't know anything story-wise about Andromeda other than a lot of people don't like it, and the facial stuff and the animations is what I've heard people reference the most. But also I know there are people who do like it. Gord's talked about liking it and saying that like each game has its own strengths and stuff. I don't remember the specifics. I don't know. Well maybe I have to stop by Gord's and ask. Which I don't know if Gord's been streaming earlier, so enjoyed it. It was your first Mass Effect game, though? Okay. Oh, the first 2 aren't on modern consoles. I didn't realize... How old is Dragon Age? Andromeda had promise. The canceled DLC pained me as the story feels unfinished. Okay. My face is tired was a meme? What? Bella's come to say hi. Yeah. Hey, baby. Yeah. I know. Is Mom talking to the computer again? Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry, Rex. I didn't mean to make you stay here forever.
What kind of cargo was the freighter carrying? What was Saren after?
I don't know. All I saw on that ship was food and medical supplies. There were some basic weapons, but nothing big. If there was anything of value on that ship, I didn't see it. That's why I didn't mention it sooner.
Whose ship was it?
There was a Volus trading vessel. Big one. Lots of guards. But they were no match for us.
Okay. Yes, this is Bella. Bella is one of my cats. Chat will try to convince you that I only have one cat. I do actually have 2. The other is Ella. She's on the little cat tree thing right next to me. Just out of camera view, of course. Chat says that's one cat because they do look alike. But okay, let me actually finish talking to Rex for a second. I think that was it though, because we did both of those.
That's the only time you saw him?
Yeah. Didn't even know who he was. Still wouldn't if I hadn't joined up with you. But my instincts were right. Every other merc on that mission turned up dead within a week. Every damn one.
I see. Okay.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it. All I know, it makes
Oh,
breeding
we've heard that
good.
one. Yeah.
Every Krogan is infected. Every one.
Okay,
And
I'm
no
just
one's
we've
rushing to
heard
find a
those too.
cure.
So long, Rex.
Yeah, we've heard those other ones. Okay. Goodness. Okay. Hi, Intergalactic Pants. How's it going? Okay. I guess we'll talk to Ashley.
Commander?
Okay.
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
Sure. I was just watching some mail from home.
Oh, before I go, we saw Caden in a news vid about the Normandy. He's cute. Later, sis.
Let's pretend this never happened.
It's like everyone just talking about Caden. Okay.
Are you interested in the lieutenant, Chief?
Fraternization is against regulations, ma'am. Don't ask, don't tell. What's up? You didn't come by to eavesdrop on family mail.
I'm interested to know more about her.
Your family seems to be important to you.
Yeah, we've always been close. Me and my sisters especially. With Dad on duty so much, I had to help Mom raise them.
Okay.
You have more than one sister? Sounds like a big family.
Yeah, I'm the oldest, then Abby, then Lynn. Sarah's the youngest. She's still in high school. With 4 girls, Dad used to say he felt more outnumbered at home than on maneuvers.
What about your mother? You haven't mentioned her.
You must know what military wives are like. Strong because they have to be, able to raise kids while Dad's away on a 6-month cruise. She has a degree in planetary geology. She and Dad both wanted to see new worlds. She gave up her career to raise us, though.
Did your father serve with the fleet?
Yeah, took any crap posting he could get that offered space time. You know what? He worked his ass off trying to get recognized, but he never made it above serviceman 3rd class. He was real proud when I met Chief. First thing he did was salute.
After helping raise them, your sisters still talk to you? Amazing.
Things were tense between Sarah and me for a while. Then we bonded.
Sounds like a story. Feel like sharing?
Sarah got herself a boyfriend who wanted to go faster than she did, Mike. I didn't think he was a bad kid, just pushy. Lynn would send me these worried vid mails, and I'd tell her to relax.
What's a vid mail?
Where were you when this was going on?
I was on active duty. Sarah's graduating high school this year. This was only a couple of years back. They were on Amaterasu. At the time, I was assigned to Chernobog. Same cluster, but a dozen LY away. Close enough to talk regularly, too far to make it back in an emergency. I couldn't afford a fast packet flight.
Okay.
Sounds like that situation didn't last.
Mike thought they'd go for a romantic walk in the woods, because he figured it was past time they did the deed. She levered Mike face first into a tree and left. Didn't have a scratch on her. Good thing Mom and Dad had us all learn some kind of self-defense. I took emergency leave and walked Sarah to school for a few days.
Did anything happen while you were home?
My last day out, Mike was waiting for us. Sarah had told her friends, so everyone at school knew what he did. He wasn't happy. I wanted to snap him in half, but Sarah gave me this look, this let me handle it, I need to do this alone look. She kept her cool, God bless her, as he screamed in her face. She just let him vent. Then he tried to punch her. I swear, she just flowed around him. Next thing I knew, he's face down on the sidewalk, and there's blood everywhere.
That's what Caden says is unsolicited pictures of his. Yes. Exactly, Crispy.
She cracked him in the face. Good.
When he swung, she wasn't there anymore, and he fell. She helped him stop the bleeding and had me call an ambulance. She told the paramedics he fell. Before they took him to the hospital, Mike touched Sarah's arm. I thought he was gonna end up on the ground again. But he hung his head, whispered, "I'm sorry," and started crying. And she hugged him. The Williams women are a decisive bunch, Commander. We do things when we're ready. Not before, not after.
Okay. Today I typed the word duck and it autocorrected to fuck, so apparently autocorrect finally knows me. Tomato the fuck. Yes, exactly. Not tomato the duck. Not at all.
Where was your father during this? Wasn't your family stationed near him?
Dad always wanted to serve in space, but he wanted us to have real ground under our feet. He'd say, space is beautiful, but you can't raise a family there. I cannot rest from travel. I will drink life to the lees. All times I've enjoyed greatly, have suffered greatly, both with those that loved me and alone. For always roaming with a hungry heart, much have I seen and known, cities of men and manners, climates, councils, governments.
Bored now. I was like, okay. You read poetry?
I never thought I'd hear you reciting poetry.
Just because I can drill you between the eyes at 100 meters doesn't mean I can't like sensitive stuff. Just don't spread it around. Ulysses was my dad's favorite poem. Every time he shipped out, he recorded me reading it. He had a dozen versions when he retired.
Does he still like it?
I sure hope so. I read it to his grave every time I go home. Dad passed on a few years back. He's probably still watching, though.
He's not a zombie, is he?
You know, from heaven, wherever that is. That's not a problem with you, is it? That I believe in God?
Ooh. No, it's just not my place to
Your
judge.
beliefs are your business. I'm your commanding officer, not your moral compass.
I appreciate that, Skipper. I should get back to my duties. Didn't mean to take up so much of your time.
Okay.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am.
Okay. Yeah. Ashley's... she's the character.
Commander, how are you?
Hey!
Why did you want to be a C-Sec officer in the first place?
That's a good question. There were several reasons, I guess.
Like what?
Probably the same as most officers. I wanted to fight injustice, wanted to help people. I guess my father had something to do with it too. He was C-Sec, one of the best. I grew up hearing about his accomplishments or seeing his picture on the vids after a big arrest. He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
Why is Garrus so much quieter than everybody else? Like, I don't know why. It's like specifically Garrus's dialogue is quieter. She's still space racist, yeah. She's not a character I have any plans on bringing along on stuff, but I'm still gonna talk to her in between things. So, Ashley honestly has a complex personality. I just found myself hoping at this point that she grows. It's not like she doesn't have the mental capacity to examine her biases. I just feel like she hasn't prioritized it like she should. Yeah, she's just... I don't know. In terms of, like, the characters that are in this game, she's definitely the one that I don't have an interest in, like, as a character. She's like, she's here, she's in the game, that's fine, I guess, but she's not one that I plan to bring on any missions or anything. Made sure the other member was alien so she'd be uncomfortable. Nice. Reminded you of yourself and members of my family growing up when we were still kind of conservative and indoctrinated. Okay, I can get that. Coming from that point of view, I could see that. I don't have anything, any kind of connection or anything of how she thinks it works. So she's just not someone that is someone I want to gel with, especially since she's space racist. Okay.
That's tough. But you'd think he'd be impressed you're going after Saren.
My father's a CSEC man to the bone. Do things right or don't do them at all, he says. He thinks I'm being too rash, too impatient. He's worried I'll become just like Saren. He actually talked me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger, for the same reasons.
You were asked to be a Spectre.
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate. Me and about 1,000 other Turian military recruits. I could have received special training, but my father didn't like it. He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability. He wouldn't like you, Commander. No offense.
Typical.
Spoken like a true CSEC officer.
Yeah, it's a speech I've heard one too many times. But Saren's not going to play by our rules, CSEC's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
You're a quick learner, Garrus. We'll beat him at his own game. It's the only way to stop someone like him.
I'm right behind you, Commander.
I think we'll bring Garrus with us on our next mission of stuff. Tally's on the other side? Tally's over here, right? I was gonna say, I think Tally's the only one we haven't talked to. Because we talked to Liara, talked to Ashley, Kaden, Garrus, Rex. Yeah, so I think Tally's the only one left.
Oh, hello, Shepard.
What's
Are
wrong?
you okay?
I don't know. Your ship is amazing, and your crew's been really great to me. Especially your chief engineer. But I just sort of feel out of place. The Normandy runs so smooth, it feels like we're not even moving. And the engines are so quiet. How do you sleep at night?
It's too quiet to sleep?
The silence wakes you up?
Back on the flotilla, the last thing you want to hear is silence. It means an engine's died or an air filter shut down. I guess you don't have to worry about that here. But old habits die hard. But it's more than just the silence. This ship feels so empty. It's like half the crew is missing. Back home, I couldn't wait to go on my pilgrimage. I couldn't wait to get away from the crowds. Now that I'm out here, I kind of miss them.
I was gonna say, maybe that's the point.
Sounds like the pilgrimage isn't just about finding resources for the fleet. Maybe it's about teaching you to appreciate your people and culture.
You're probably right. We Quarians spend our whole lives traveling. But really, we never leave home. The pilgrimage has given me a whole new perspective on our culture. You know, there's always a few who go on their pilgrimages and never return. I always assumed something bad happened to them. But maybe they just wanted a different life.
Yeah. Think you got them all? Okay. Honestly, I didn't mind the CSEC lectures. Cops who believe strongly that cops should be held accountable and follow limitations. Heck yeah. I can get that. But, like, in this case... like, I feel like in this case of stuff of... You know, Saren's moving very, very fast-paced through stuff. Like, he's still, like, one step ahead of us. If we were also being held back by paperwork and protocol stuff, we would be even further behind him. But, like, I get it to a reason, but...
You do plan to return to the migrant fleet, right?
I could never abandon my people, Shepard. I will go back eventually. But we have to stop Saren first. Otherwise, I might not have a home to go back to.
Okay, we've talked to her about all those things, though.
I should go.
See you later.
Okay. Yeah, they don't just hand Spectre license to everybody. Yeah, like, it definitely... Like, I definitely get people, like, being like, no, Spectre should still be held accountable for things and whatnot. But, like, also, like, the specific stuff that they're sending Spectres after, they need to not be held back by paperwork. Dolly's a cutie, yes. I wish I wish we could romance her as a female shepherd. Okay. So that puts us back at the point that we were going to do a side quest. I think we'll go back to the Citadel first. There was one, as we were, like, getting to Pharos, we were contacted by someone at the Citadel. And there was also that, like, someone's brother was missing that we were gonna check on something. So I think... Let me actually double check it first. Let me see if I can find which quest that was. Okay. Arrows, Prothean things. You received a cryptic message from... I don't know how to say their name. An Asari ambassador on the Citadel. She wants to meet with you in person. So I wanted to check out this one. I wanted to check out this one, and then there was also... we did encounter a distress beacon. We could check out that. A man named Gareth asked you to look for his missing brother. This was the other one that I think I want to do before we do more main story stuff, because that seemed interesting. I'm not necessarily committed to doing every side quest. I would like to do, I think, some of these ones that are more like, you know, the more story-based ones. I'm not super worried about doing these ones that's like, collect medallions. Like, that's not... that's not the goal of this. Totally agree. I also just sat there every time someone in CSEC in the first game was like, I don't like this. I was like, heck yeah, keep caring about your... Yeah, it's like, I definitely feel like the accountability makes sense. And having these few people that can go, that, you know, are trusted to go do stuff. I think I also played Street Orphan from Earth my first time through, though. So I was like, wait, the cops up here are actually worried about having too little accountability. I love the... Okay. Yeah, I guess that's fair. We're playing as a sole survivor. So we're sole survivor from something that happened.
Good timing, Commander. We got a transmission coming in from the Citadel. Top priority clearance.
Oh, I wonder if this is that person.
I'll take it in the comm room.
Okay. I wonder if it's that same person again. That's this room back here, right?
Commander Shepard.
Yeah,
We've
maybe?
received information that may be critical to your mission against Saren.
Oh?
What kind of information?
We've received an urgent message from one of our infiltration regiments in the Traverse.
You mean spies?
Spectres tend to attract attention, Commander, but they are only one arm of the Council. Special task groups are often a better option for monitoring developing situations.
We currently have several infiltration units scattered throughout the border regions of Citadel space. This particular unit was gathering intel on Saren.
And?
What did they find?
Unfortunately, the message we received was little more than static. The infiltration team must be in a situation where they can't set up proper interstellar communications. But the message was sent on a channel reserved for mission-critical communications. Whatever they were trying to tell us, we know it was important. Considering your interest in Saren, we thought you might want to investigate this. Find out what happened to our team. The signal originated from the planet Vermeer.
You know, also, thanks for the info.
I'll look into it.
The Council prefers not to become involved in the specifics of Spectre activities. We only want you to be aware of all your options, including Vermeer. Good luck, Commander Shepard. We will keep you advised if we learn anything else.
Interesting. Okay. So... Okay. I was gonna say, did that put it as a mission, or did that put it as an assignment? Okay. Hold on. Why is this? You need to explore... Oh, okay. Race against time. We need to do these other ones before we do that. Okay. I see what it's saying. I was gonna say, I'm assuming we still, this one is the other one. We got this one and Pharaoh's at the same time, so this should be the next one we do before we would go here. But I still want to do side quest stuff first. Yes, exactly, Looney.
Those items, all of that production. Those.
Okay.
That's another. Also, radiation.
Okay. Citadel. Okay. Like, we're going back to the Citadel for a moment. Whee! I still think this is cool when we, like, zoom off. Into space we go! Cool.
Commander, urgent message from Alliance Command coming in. I'll patch it through.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett from Alliance Command. We've got a situation here, and you're the only one that can handle it.
More side quests? More questing? Okay.
What do you need, Admiral?
There's an Alliance training ground where we test weapons and technology in live fire simulations. One of the VIs we use to simulate enemy tactics in the drills is no longer responding to our override commands. It's gone rogue.
Oh?
Are you telling me this computer is thinking on its own?
We're not stupid, Shepard. This is a virtual intelligence, not a true AI. It's not self-aware, and it can't access any external systems. We didn't do anything illegal here. Virtual intelligence support is critical to our military success. VIs process thousands of status reports and react in nanoseconds. No human can do that. We need you to fight your way through the training ground of the VI core and manually disable it.
Can't you disable it remotely?
Our failsafes aren't responding. The VI operates on a closed network. It can affect any external systems, but we don't have any direct access to its processes. We could bomb it from orbit, but the damage to the facility would be catastrophic. We'd prefer to have someone shut down the core. Someone like you. I know Spectres answer the Council, but you're still human. You're still part of the Alliance military, and right now we need you. The VI controls all the facility's weapons, drones, and automated defenses. You're the only one that can pull this off, Shepard. Good luck.
Huh. Okay. I was gonna say, I think we just got another side quest. At a glass fractal pet. That sounds super cool. Okay, we are going back to the Citadel, though. Okay. Because I do... It's not the way I want to go. I do want to go see... We're going to go talk to the sorry diplomat. Is what our side quest thing was doing, I think. This is the direction I wanted to go, is it? Is it? I don't know where I'm going. What? Why do I not know how to get off the ship? This is fine. We haven't actually left the ship that many times. We've run around it a decent chunk here. This way? Or is that just a... Hey? there's a door here somewhere, right? Yeah, okay. I was like, there's another pathway of another door somewhere that I'm not getting to. Okay, we're going and talking to the Asari, so I want to bring Liara with us, and we haven't brought Garrus with us in a second, and I know we're just running around the Citadel with him again, but I would like to bring Garrus with us. We're actually... You know what? Honestly, I was gonna say, like, I want to try to get the achievements for, like, hanging out with people, but also that would... I'm at the point that I'm like, I would want to get it maybe with Rex, but I don't want to do it with Ashley. And it, like, if I'm not going to go for all of them, then I'm not going to, like, try for it, I guess. We're going to go with these two.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Yeah, it's one of those things that since I am planning to at some point do another playthrough, because I would like to romance Tali, either via having it be modded or play as male shepherd. I'm not... I also, since I know this is a game that I'm not planning to try to get all the achievements in, I'm not as concerned about getting some of the other achievements. Like, I like getting achievements. I like doing achievement hunts, so.
Rear Admiral Mikhailovich, 5th Fleet.
What do you want?
Admiral, I'm on urgent business with the Citadel. Is there something you need?
Let's get one thing clear, Shepard. You might be a specter to the aliens, but to me, you're just another junior officer. Be respectful. I command the 63rd Scout Flotilla. You and the Normandy were slated for my unit after shakedown. Then the Council got their paws, claws, tentacles, whatever. They got them on our ship and you.
Captain Anderson made it clear to me that my assignment came from way up in the brass. They say jump, I say how high.
Remember that when I tell you to jump. I don't begrudge the politician's decision to throw you to the Council. It's an opportunity. I do begrudge this over-designed piece of tin, though.
Don't insult my ship!
This ship has saved our lives a dozen times over.
An exaggeration. I've read your reports. This experiment diverted billions from our appropriations bills. For the same price, we could have had a heavy cruiser. But no, we had to make nice to the Turians, throw money at a co-developed boondoggle. I'm here to make an inspection, Commander. Normandy is an Alliance warship. I intend to see she's up to snuff.
She is.
I'm sure you'll find everything in order, Admiral.
I'll just bet. Wait here. I won't be long. Commander, I'm not happy.
I bet.
Sounds like a fairly common situation.
Commander, I suggest you secure your mouth. It's going to get you in trouble. Who designed that CIC? Putting the commander aft of everyone else is inefficient. What if he needs to discuss with the operators toward the bow?
I love that this is one of those moments where I'm glad that we've gone renegade, because this dude's annoying and I just want to choose the renegade options.
There are no amateurs on this crew. They know to keep idle chatter minimized during combat, and I can bellow with the best DIs.
A fair point. I suppose the design has no chance of becoming standard. No need to worry about a generation of recruits learning things bass-ackwards. I had to shake my head at that drive core of yours. 120 billion credits at element 0 to make this thing able to move without giving itself away. You realize we could make drive cores for 12,000 fighters with that money? What good is it to hide for a few hours anyway? Useless.
Men of limited vision said the same thing about early aircraft, submarines, and tanks.
There's two ways I could take that, Commander, but that is true. I suppose the early U-boats weren't much better. And we need to talk about your crew, Commander.
What about him?
Asari?
Yeah?
Turians?
Yeah?
What are you thinking, Commander? You can't allow alien nationals free access to Alliance equipment?
Why is this dude even here? Why? No, he's not very imaginative. He's very much like, I'm a human. I'm going to only pay attention to human things. Ignore all the other stuff.
I'm Normandy's commanding officer. The regs state I have the authority to say who does and doesn't come aboard. If you disagree, send a complaint up the chain of command.
Sophistry, Commander. You know I'm right. You want them on board that bad? Fine. Don't quote regs at me. You have anything else to say, Commander? Any other justifications for the state of this vessel?
I'm so disappointed we don't have enough... We're not leveled enough to have enough points to say this, and I'm kind of disappointed. We don't have enough points to say that we need to kick ass. And I'm kind of disappointed. Fine. That's so far the only complaint I have about this game, is that we can come across stuff in places where we haven't had a chance to level up enough. I guess we just say no.
None, sir.
Very well. I don't agree with any of this, but your reasons seem sound. I'll be submitting a report to the Joint Military Council. It will not be as negative as I'd planned. Good hunting, Commander Shepard. Make us proud.
Okay, dude. Thanks for wasting my time. Rex, bench press this man. Yes. Well, but, like, why? Also, we apparently can expect stuff for points. I'm gonna do that real quick. You know what? Hold on, let me look. No, we can't. Okay, we don't have any more points to put. I was gonna say, we do have points to spend, I think, but we don't have any... We're not at a point we can put more in Intimidate. Okay. Might as well save while we're in here. Okay, now a side quest introduction and an inspection later. We're finally actually.
Its research colony on Pharos is finally returning a profit.
Oh.
New discoveries and a dedicated colonization effort have finally paid off for Exogeny. Exogeny stock rose sharply with the announcement, with investors pleased at this surprising news.
Yeah, because their colonies weren't being controlled by an ancient being.
Commander Shepard?
Okay, we have not been in the Citadel in a second, so I was going to say, the other thing we might run into here is more side quests. Good way to handle loading screens? Yes. I also appreciate, too, that it's like, it's not just nonsense, or if it is, like, you can also just kind of skip it, too. I think max charm / intimidate is tied to Paragon Renegade points, but could be wrong. Okay, that would make sense. That would make sense. And right now we're very much... we definitely have more Paragon points right now than Renegade points. Hold on. There it goes. We definitely have more Paragon points than Renegade points. We were very much... We were in the lead with Renegade, and then the last few things of us helping people have definitely gotten us a lot of Paragon points. Because we got 30 Paragon points from saving the colonists instead of just shooting them. We could have gotten 32, but we got 2 Renegade points because one of them accidentally died. Which is why doing side quests can make you more intimidating. Okay. Yeah, because this is like, I'm starting to become slightly overwhelmed with how many side quest things we have to do. Like, we don't have to do them, but I want to do them, and I'm like, oh, there's so many things.
Khaleesa been seen in Al Jalani, Westerland News. Would you answer a few questions for our viewers?
Go away! I don't want to be interviewed! I don't know.
What sort of questions?
People back home have heard a lot of wild stories about you, Commander. I can give you the chance to set the record straight. What do you say?
I say get stuffed. Like, do we care? I was gonna say, sometimes...
So long as you understand that I may not be able to answer all questions.
I'm sure our viewers will understand.
Alright.
Humans have been trying to get the respect of the galactic community for 26 years. With that in mind, what are your feelings on being the first human Spectre?
Oh. Nothing straight about my record exactly. Just another job. It's overdue. Honestly, I don't know.
I try to keep in mind that it's just another form of duty. I still wear a uniform.
But there's a difference between protecting human interests and Citadel interests. Have you encountered any situations where the Citadel asked you to place its needs before the needs of Earth?
Ooh. We actually have enough points to choose the Paragon option in this place, which is interesting. I'll do this one.
I think they know not to ask me to work against my own people.
I think our viewers will be glad to hear that, Commander. You've been given command of an advanced human warship for your missions. Is there anything you'd like to say about it?
The Turians helped build it. This interview is over. She's a fine ship. Time to shut you up. Ooh. I'm actually kind of surprised that this is the Renegade option. I feel like these should be the other way around. I don't know. I feel like this should be the other way around of like being like, yeah, well, the Turians helped build it. That's why. Like, more than like being the nice saying that the Turians helped build it. This feels backwards to me. Yeah, the reporter's trying to be humans are the best, rah, rah, rah. I mean, it's humans. What did you expect? Feel the first game got Space Racing and Renegade mixed up. Yeah. Like, I feel like this should be the other way. Like, I'm actually going to choose the Paragon option here.
Actually, the Normandy was co-developed by human and Turian engineers. Its design incorporates many innovations, all of which are classified, I'm afraid.
So the Turians have knowledge of the Normandy that is being kept secret from the Alliance public? Do you think it was appropriate to hand Earth's most advanced warship over to the Citadel?
Ooh, this time we can't choose Paragon. Okay. I love that this is, like, we can, at any time, we can just stop this. I'm kind of interested to see what else they ask. More honorable to acknowledge the Turian involvement. I guess that makes sense. I don't know. This is Space Fox News, yeah.
Miss Al-Jalani, I wear the Alliance uniform, and if you think anyone other than me says where the Normandy can go, you're sadly mistaken.
No offense intended, Commander. I'm sure you have to follow the orders of your superiors. Of course, now your superiors are aliens. One last question, Commander. Rumors back home say you're tracking a rogue Spectre named Saren. Do you have any comment on that?
Ooh. So we could say the Counselor protected him. He's behind Eden Prime. I feel like we shouldn't be sharing that information, but it is also giving us the option to. Like, I feel like we shouldn't be, like, as much as, like, I don't necessarily love the council, I feel like we shouldn't be bad-mouthing it, because we are trying to, like, get a human on the council, essentially, is kind of, like, the long-term goal of a lot of stuff, is to get more different races on the council. Just gonna do this one.
I'm afraid I can't comment on whatever my current assignment may or may not be.
Don't worry, we'll find out. The eyes of Earth are on you. Don't let us down. Thank you for your time, Commander Shepard.
Alright, I'll take the XP points. There's one situation where I feel like throwing the council under the bus isn't justified. Like, yeah, they protected him, but they also promoted... Yeah, they promoted us. Sent you after him once they had proof. To your impression that... Yeah, it was like, I feel like, I get it. Like, the council... I don't love the council, but I don't hate the council. Because, like, I understand their point of where they're coming from. Like, you know, they were seeing that it was, like, a thing that could maybe be a thing. But also for us to say that for one of their specters, they needed proof. Because if it was one of those things that we weren't right, and then they did stuff to Saren and whatever, they, you know, it would not be good that way for them. So I get it. So we'll find out. Shepard bursts out laughing. Can't stop. Yes. Like, I get it. It's just a... I don't love them. Don't hate them. I'm kind of just like, on the council. Like, I can get where they're coming from in this sense. Okay, been a little bit since we've been in the Citadel. We want to go... We're needing to talk to the Sari, like, diplomat, so I think we want to go here? I think I found...
Is there something else I can help you with, Commander?
What is this place?
This is the Presidium. If you have more questions, please...
What's that?
Oh, Avina is the virtual guide for the
Citadel. We already
Citadel.
did. Okay.
Feel free to access
I should be going now.
Have a
There we go.
pleasant day.
We need to go to... Ooh, there's a quest thing there. Embassy Lounge. That must be where they are then. So let's go this way. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Let's not. Nope, didn't mean to pull. Nope. No random holding our guns out in the Citadel. Not at all. Oops. Fine. Okay, I was gonna say, is this them here somewhere? Yeah, this is the person that wanted to talk to us.
Commander Shepard, I am Nassana Dantius.
Mm-hmm.
I see you got my message.
You said you had a job offer.
I do. My sister Dahlia is a crewman on the cargo vessel operating out beyond the fringes of the Traverse. Her ship was attacked by privateers. There were no reported survivors.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like we heard about that.
You want me to hunt down the people who killed her?
This is where it gets complicated. Last week, I received a message with her voice on it. Dahlia is alive.
Oh?
The rest of the crew was killed, but she was taken prisoner. The slavers demanded a huge ransom from me in exchange for returning her unharmed.
Okay. Goldie. Hi, I'm new here. I was told we're randomly brandishing our weapons in the Citadel. No! We are not, Crispy. We would never. Totally not.
Why didn't the raiders kill Dahlia along with everyone else?
My sister probably told them who she was. My family's very wealthy, Shepard. They must have realized she was worth more to them alive.
Okay, what's my part?
Do you want me to deliver the ransom?
I've already transferred the funds to the account they specified. Only they never released her. They haven't contacted me since. I've made a terrible mistake, Shepard. I'm a diplomatic emissary. By law, I'm required to report any attempted extortion to CSEC immediately. But I was afraid for Dahlia, so I just paid the ransom. Now she's still missing. And if anyone finds out what I did, I could end up in jail.
Okay.
Why would they put you in jail? You're the victim here.
Government representatives on the Citadel are not allowed to negotiate with terrorists. It's too dangerous. Paying a ransom would only encourage more kidnappings. I support the law in theory, but when I got the message, all I could think about was Dahlia's safety. I doubt they would actually send me to prison for what I did, but they would strip me of my post, and Dahlia would still be in the hands of the slavers.
Okay.
You want me to find her and bring her back?
You only need to bring her back. I've already found her for you.
Oh,
I
okay.
tracked the ransom payment through several accounts. Eventually, it led to a small mercenary band operating out of the Artemis Tau cluster. I need you to go to the Merc base, take them out, and bring my sister back. You shall be well rewarded.
I mean, sure, why not?
Don't worry. I'll bring your sister back.
Thank you, Shepard. I knew you were the right woman for the job. Come back and see me when the job is done.
All right. Sounds like a good plan to me. All right. We kind of did, like, before we left off, like, running around and talking to different people and different things. So I don't think I'm really going to do too much of that. Unless if I see someone that, like, I don't remember us talking to. Like, that reporter that I talked to of, like, I don't remember us talking to them kind of thing. I didn't mean to click on that. Other than that, I think we're just gonna go back to the ship because I want to go see if we can get to that, spot. Okay, now here's the question. I'm like, wait. I'm trying. Okay, actual question. Where am I wanting to go to get back to the ship? Like, I can kind of think about which spot it is. It's CSEC? Okay. It's like, that's what I was like, I'm thinking like it's over that way, maybe, but I don't want to just like randomly wander. I was like, I know we were by the teleporter thing and that we gotta go down the elevator.
Later today, Emily Wong investigates corruption on the Citadel and uncovers a full-blown crime syndicate.
Oh, that was it. Okay. I was expecting it to say more. Okay, I also still want to look up, I want to get the rest of the keeper things scanned. I'm missing 3 of them. I need to figure out which ones they are.
Stand by, shore party.
At this point, I probably will just like look up a list of like where they all are.
Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. XO Presley stands relieved.
To see which ones I've missed. This is like we were doing it as we were going and I don't know which ones like we've missed and which ones we got. Okay, I gotta look to see, she did say a name of the system. Macedon system. Artemis Tau cluster. Will I remember that? I don't know.
Message coming in.
Another one?
Patching it through.
What?
Commander, Miss Al-Jalani's story on you just aired.
Oh?
She shouldn't have ambushed you like that. But you handled it the right way.
Oh, it's from us doing the interview. Okay.
She wasn't the most sympathetic audience.
This won't happen again, Commander. We have a press corps so personnel don't have to deal with her kind of BS. Just wanted to let you know what the response was back home. I won't keep you any longer. 5th Fleet out.
Okay. So they were just telling us what how the interview went over. That's fine. Okay. Zooming out. Zooming out. Oh, I went too far. Hold on. I didn't mean to click that many times. Okay, out. Artemis Tau. In the Paste-On. Yeah! Look at me remembering things. Yay! Whee! Yes, Looney. The Citadel is, I feel like, not the easiest to navigate. Has 2 forks, which means you're in one of them. You'd always have to go all the way around to the other. Oh, yeah. Well, the fork thing that we come out of isn't the Citadel itself. That's just the space relay thing. Right? Or am I misunderstanding that? Nothing to do with gameplay, yeah. I do like the look of the Normandy. Okay, that's where we can, that's a place where we can land. I wanted to see if there's any of these that we can scan stuff. Shaped like a tuning fork? Okay. No scanning, no nothing? Fine, I guess we'll just land here then. Okay, warning, level 1 pressured hazard. Serology has a very dense atmosphere of ammonia and oxygen. Its temperate surface is mainly composed of alumina with deposits of sulfur. Convoys in the system have recently logged a number of unregistered vessels operating nearby. Serology has an extensive silicon-based oxygen-breathing ecology. Heavily populated areas are covered with fine silicon dioxide dust, the respiratory byproduct of the world's higher animal forms. High spread surface winds, often laden with abrasive silica dust, present a hazard. In areas where the wind deposits a great deal of silica, footing can be treacherous. EVAs are discouraged. Okay. I actually think we're gonna bring Rex with us. I want to bring Rex with us, and I want to bring Garrus with us. I don't know why. That feels right, though. But because we're, like, possibly gonna go fight to get her out of here. Okay, let's take these 2. This ridiculous car. Okay, before we actually go exploring around here, though, I did do a break earlier to eat food, but I didn't actually really get up and move around. And I should actually do a wiggle break, or I should swap to standing, which I don't really want to do. So, okay. I don't know. I feel like we haven't made a ton of progress tonight, and I'm still feeling okay. So, I want to see if we can find this person's sister. We're doing a side quest. Whee! This ship thing is ridiculous. I'm assuming we're supposed to be going out there to the thing. I could go dig stuff up, but that is not our goal at the moment. If we find that we need stuff or whatnot, I can come roam around later. But our main objective is to save the person's sister. Because, you know, we're just ignoring the, whole saving the whole galaxy thing. to go save this one person right now, but you know what? They need saving too, right? Okay, we will get distracted and see what this little X is over here, because it's like right there. Might as well. Alright. You? There it is. Oh, right, about Rex. I might not even be able to do this stuff, because I might not have enough leveled up ness. But this might be another thing. Or maybe it's absolutely nothing because I can't click on anything. Nope, I can't click on any of it. I don't know if that's a bug or a feature or whatnot. But also our hazard bar is going up very quickly. So I'm running back to the ship. Panic! Run, Shepard, run! Yeah, I don't know why there's nothing I can click on for this. I don't know. The last time we found one of those, I was able to, like, click on it and we found something. I don't know what I was expecting to happen, but that was not it. Alright, let's go see what this marker is over here. That's not the button I wanted. Whee! Parkour, parkour. Thorium deposit? Okay. Survey mineral, okay. You successfully surveyed a large deposit of thorium. Yay! We got XP points. At this point, I'm just going for experience points. Just because we've had multiple moments when I haven't been leveled up enough for stuff to have points for things. I know it's probably we need more renegade points is what I probably need, but you know, experience points are experience points. Yes, exactly, Crispy. It's car tour. Car parkour. Exactly. Whee! Okay, I'm going the wrong direction. I'm going no direction. We're going this way. Whee! I'm just holding down the shift and like our ability to like go fast is not a lot. Oh, enemies, enemies, enemies. I'm driving us right into enemies. It's fine. Shoot things. Shoot things. Shoot things. Shoot stuff. Whee! Also, we'll try to steer. It's great. Yeah, shoot stuff, run over people, it's fine. Whee! Boom. They were very much turned into fire. I love that we can do this with the car and we don't have to do this just on the ground. I appreciate that. Whee! Anybody else? Anybody else? Okay. We took them all out. Oh, no, there's one more. Just completely set on fire. It's fine. Let's go this way. Because we definitely don't want to breathe this air. That's for sure. Okay. I'm assuming we're... Yeah, there's definitely enemies. Hold on real quick. I'm realizing we haven't brought Rex with us at all. I was gonna say, Rex doesn't have anything leveled up. Hold on. Let's actually make sure both these... Oh, I guess we haven't... We only brought Garrus with us at the Citadel. Okay, let's have them actually have points in their stuff to be able to do things. Would probably help us. Okay. Actually, hold on real quick. Just real quick. Okay, Garrus's main thing is assault rifles. Okay, assault rifles and shotguns. Okay. Just want to see, is there a better one that we could give him? I want the more damage. Yeah, I guess that's probably gonna be it. Okay, and then... So, like, snipers? We could also probably give us a better sniper, too, because I have used it a couple of times, but let's give this to Garrus for now. And then he also likes assault rifles, so... Let's see, what has he got? Yeah, we could give him that one, and we can give him... He also likes shotguns. So, let's give him that one. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now let's go shoot stuff. I guess I didn't look at armor, but they're good enough. Pirates! No healing for you. There we go. Who's shooting at? Oh, there's one over here. Good job, friends. I can see why bringing Rex and stuff into things makes stuff go, ah! Go, ah! Yes, that's totally what I meant. Makes things a little stronger in terms of shooting stuff instead of having the other ones. Because, yeah, but I like our other friends too. Ooh, upgrade kit. Open. Yeah, take stuff. Whoa! Who's shooting at? Hello! No hiding for you. I'm just gonna come and steal your spot. Where are they? Oh, they're behind here. How do you all know they're back here? Okay. I didn't see any other red dots. Clear? Yeah, okay. That's what I was thinking too. Alright, any other things to loot? Oh, Crispy, were you still wanting to redeem the Mad Lib? Just as a reminder if we got distracted. If not, totally ignore me. There was a door. Wasn't there? Yeah, okay. Ooh. Loot! Yeah. Take things. Take stuff. We probably could reduce some stuff to the Omni Gel, but at this point we're just being loot goblins and taking it all for now. Okay. Is there another door? Another... That's where we came in, isn't it? That's where we came in. I got myself all turned around here. Okay. There's another pathway over there. Okay. I thought this was the pathway that we came in. Or did we just go in a full loop? No, this isn't the pathway we came in. Oh, okay. I thought that was where we had come from. It was not. Fusion containment cell? It gives me the option to shoot it, so I'm gonna shoot it. That seems like a good idea if that's the thing that it's given me the option to do. Hold on. Am I supposed to be able to, like, drag these up here and then be able to... Have I always had those quick slots and I've just literally never decided to use them and my brain just registered that they're there? And we've been playing this game for, like, I don't know how many hours? It's fine. Honestly, I don't mind doing it this way. I guess that's more so if I want to tell them what to use versus my abilities, because I don't mind pausing to pull up my abilities. So I feel like this would be more for if I'm wanting to tell them what to do. But so far, we haven't really told our companions what to do. We've kind of done okay so far with them just doing their own thing. Like, I could be more specific with them, but I haven't found a reason to need to do that yet. There we go. Me being at the last bit of the game and only realizing it after you pointed out. I was like, wait a second. I think I could actually drag the stuff up there and I could use that as quick slots. Okay, you discover evidence that the Asari leading the slavers and Nassana, an important ambassador on the Citadel, are sisters. You should return to the Presidium and confront... Oh, wait. Discover evidence that the Asari leading these slavers... Wait, the person leading the slavers is her sister? So she wasn't kidnapped. She's the person leading it. Oh, that's a different thing. Okay. Yeah, because, like, I feel like it's useful, but I feel like we're pretty much just managing our stuff. And if I'm pausing, I'm also needing a moment to, like, because this slows down time to be able to, you know, pick our stuff. I don't mind pausing and clicking like this. And there hasn't been a moment where I need them to do something specific that I feel like I need the quick socks to tell them what to do. I definitely like that it's there, though, as an option, especially if we were doing... Did we pick a difficulty? There's difficulty levels in this game, right? Like, if we were playing on a super hard difficulty or challenge to do a challenge of some sort. So... You have ice from yesterday? This one can do that, too. If I, like, actually put a bunch of ice in it and stuff. It's kind of wild. You're out of water again? Uh-oh. Okay. Ella, pick a spot, or you're gonna go down. Okay. Oh, goodness. No, I didn't want to go that far. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Fancy! Okay, we found out some information. Is there anything else to find out here? Yeah, I was gonna say, I think that's it. Go to the emissary and tell her that her sister is... Wait, that her sister is dead? But we just found out that she was... What? Didn't we just find out some information about something that she was, like, the leader or something and were sisters? What? Did I just completely misunderstand something? I guess that's all we have to do here. Oh, I guess we fought everybody. We fought the people in here and we fought the people out there. Yeah, on the way in. But did any of them say it was her? Yeah, so I guess, yeah, I didn't put that together. My brain was taking it as, like, the leader would be in a specific spot that we would have noticed that they were the leader, not just one of the random people we were shooting, but I guess it probably was one of them, wasn't it? We were just shooting at who was ever shooting at us. Well, if she's gonna be a slaver, I guess that's your consequence. That's not how I was expecting this to go. Okay. Yeah, because we killed the slavers. Because no one should be a slave. That's definitely not a thing. Okay. There should be a... Yeah, I was gonna say, there should be a return to the Normandy button. Actually, real quick, let's just go over here. Oh, that's not the button I wanted. Let's just go check this out real quick. I mean, I didn't mean to murder her sister. I didn't know it was... I mean, I guess that's the thing, is we didn't know that it was one of them. There was an Asari there, and I didn't even think about it. I don't think there was a way for us to stop them shooting at us, though. That definitely was like a... There wasn't necessarily a choice there, even if we wanted to make one. I don't like how that turned out, but I guess that's how it turned out, so... It is what it is. Let's see if we can actually scan this or whatnot. Or anything. Salvage! That's just how the cookie crumbles, exactly. Also, there's cat hair everywhere. The other thing I don't like about summer is the cats shed just so much more. Yeah? Hey, we leveled up! Fancy! Okay, now let's go back to the Normandy. That's kind of the other reason, too, I want to do some side quests and stuff. Is to level up more before we go into other things. Maybe we can get some Renegade and Paragon points and different stuff and whatnot. Because we have... Looks like 2 other places for main story that it's told us at least about so far. I wanna go... There was that other person's brother that I think will be the next one we'll go to. But we might as well go finish this one off here. So let's go back to the Citadel. I appreciate that we don't have to worry about, like, fuel. Let's go back to the Citadel. I'm assuming that might be a mechanic in the other games. Because I think that's, like, one... Isn't that, like, a mechanic in the second game? I think we talked about that. That we do at some point have to worry about fuel. But not in this one. Let's go tell her, like, hey, sorry about your sister, but she was definitely not a captive. Okay. I really like the layout of this ship. I think it's really cool. I like it. Okay. We'll bring these 2 with us. 'Cause why not?
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere.
Because they were out there for the mission, so...
Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
We will go tell her. And look, we don't have to be randomly inspected. Yay!
Reporter Kalisa Al-Jilani recently attempted to land an interview with Commander Shepard, the first human Spectre. Commander Shepard answered difficult questions, demonstrating that under that military uniform is a keen diplomatic mind. We'll have exclusive footage later today.
Just the idea of us just chilling in an elevator is just still kind of funny. Okay, so we'll go here. And we'll go... Emissaries. Look at me not being lost. Woohoo! Not being lost, not being lost. Woo! Not being lost, not being lost. Woo! Yeah, they're in this. Sorry about your sister.
Yes, Shepard? Did you find my sister?
You lied to me.
Dahlia's dead. I killed her myself. If you don't want to end up like her, start talking.
No need to raise your voice, Commander. Surely you can understand why I lied to you. If people found out my sister was a criminal, I'd be considered a security risk. They'd revoke my clearance, or place me on administrative leave until she was apprehended. That is why I misled you. I could not risk you exposing me. But now that Dahlia is out of the picture, it's no longer a problem.
She lied! She knew! She totally knew that her sister was that. Yeah, I don't like being used.
Do your own dirty work next time.
I am sorry I wasn't honest with you. We have trust issues in my family.
Obviously.
I shall transfer a little something into your account as a token of my appreciation. I'm sure you'll find the amount satisfactory.
That was worth bringing Rex for this, just for that moment. That was great. Let me do this.
I'm a Spectre, not some merc for hire. I can find credits anywhere.
True, but I'm the only one who can authorize you to purchase prototype Asari mods. I will get you added to our manufacturer's preferred client list. I think you'd be very interested in what they have available. Goodbye, Shepard. It has been a pleasure doing business with you.
Alright. We got experience points, and now we have access to, I'm assuming that's like upgrade stuff of some sort. I kind of, we're at the point that we probably have enough to actually go buy stuff. But I don't really want to go mess with that right now. But also, I don't want to accidentally be playing on hard mode just because I'm not equipping myself with different fancy stuff. So maybe we should go, like, shopping. I'm gonna at least take myself over there. And I think I'll maybe go look at some stuff off stream. If any of you have recommendations for stuff that I should maybe go purchase or check out and stuff like that, I'm down for suggestions about that. But I'm not gonna sit here and, like, go through stuff. Wait, we haven't scanned this one? Okay, well, we found one. Now we're missing two. I could have sworn we had already scanned that one. I guess we hadn't. Okay. The Marlin mod, yes. Doing math to figure out how much grinding I actually need to do is looking ridiculous. In which game, Looney? In some stuff, it could be, grinding could be a whole thing. It could be a whole process. I am gonna save us here though, and we will come back to this. We will come back to this tomorrow. If I remember, I'll try to look around at some stuff for shopping purposes. If not, I think we're not. I don't feel like we're doing bad though. Like we haven't ever hit like a wall in terms of like not being able to get past stuff. So I think we're doing okay so far. Cool. Yay!